Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of my very favorite purchases for the month of October. These are all new things that I bought during the month that I'm absolutely loving, and there are a lot of items in here that I purchased because I was influenced by other YouTubers. So I will definitely mention them as I'm going over some of these items. Quick note, it is like pouring rain here and the humidity is 100%. Thus, the crazy hair today, I can't do anything with it, so sorry, but you'll just have to endure. Okay, so let's just get right into it. I have a couple items from the beauty category, and then I'm just going to be moving into fashion. So first for beauty, I want to talk about something that I talked about in my last video, which was a little get ready with me video where I was reviewing some brand new brushes that were made or introduced by Angie from Hot and Flashy. So if you're watching me, you probably know Angie. She is the guru for all things anti-aging, and she came out with or designed a set of makeup brushes with BK Beauty, and I purchased her brushes and I love her brushes. So this is the whole set here. I have them in a little pencil case, but I want to talk about this one because this is the concealer brush, and oh my goodness guys, I am obsessed with this thing. It has changed my life. I love it. I cannot believe what a difference it has made in putting on my concealer. It has a very unique shape. Now normally I would have used probably a brush like around this size to put my concealer on, and I've always struggled over the years. I have dark circles, I have wrinkles, I also have puffiness, so I have to wear concealer, but it's been very difficult to find a concealer that will last and not settle into my fine lines and not melt away, and also just didn't look funny. So I always thought it was the concealer, and I tried multiple different concealers. It never really worked out. And then I tried different applicators, and I used my fingers, I used a blender brush, I used some brushes, again, really small brushes. And when I saw Angie's video on these brushes and I saw her concealer brush, I thought I would give it a try. So I'm just gonna hold it up there so you can see it's pretty big compared to what you might expect to be a concealer brush, but it has this really cool shape, so it actually fits right into your eye socket, and I am telling you, it's fabulous. There's no lines, there's no seams, there's no funny texture. It just really, you just dab it in there and your concealer stays, and it even helps the concealer cover better, in my opinion, than a normal brush would, or perhaps even your finger. So I'm really, really excited about this brush. Now, I know you cannot buy it individually. You still have to buy the whole set. It might even be on a wait list, but I'm expecting that they are probably going to start releasing the brushes individually, and even if you cannot get just the individual brush, you should definitely invest in the full brush set because it's really a beautiful set. All of the brushes are really fantastic, but this is the number one in my opinion. I'm obsessed with this. And another thing that Angie recommended was this concealer. It is Teint Idole Ultra Wear from Lancome, and she loved it. She raved about it, so I tried it, and I absolutely agree with her. It is fabulous. I love it. It really stays put. It really covers well. It does not settle into fine lines and wrinkles, so the combination of the Teint Idole and the brush are a winner in my book, and I'm really, really happy. I'm so pleased I finally managed to find something that is going to cover up all of this stuff under my eyes. So definitely check both of those out. I will try and link all of the items below as always. Okay, the last thing in beauty is a lip color. This is from Merit Beauty, and this is actually a lip slicks. It's sort of like a gloss, and it's part oil, part gloss, I guess. But oh my gosh, I am loving this stuff. Now, I work in education, which means that I have to wear a mask all day long. My lips do get chapped, so I have not been really investing in lipsticks because for the better part of the day, I'm not wearing any, but I did have these, and so after work or on the weekends, I am wearing this because it goes on so smoothly. And even as if I'm talking here, I can put it on very easily and it's not sticky at all. It is more like an oil than any sort of gloss that you are used to. I don't know about you, but I'm really not a big fan of glosses because I used to find them to be very sticky, and then your hair would blow and it would just adhere to your lips, which is not a good look. But these Merit lip slicks are phenomenal. They come in really pretty colors. This one is sort of like a pinky color, which is one of my favorites, and I am loving this one for fall, so definitely check out Merit lip slick. Okay, next up I have one more item that I purchased because of Angie from Hot and Flashy, and that is this pair of boots right here. So you guys know I love my footwear. I saw her video where she had these on and I fell in love with them. I thought they were so cute. So they are from Steve Madden, and they are a Chelsea boot in that they do not have any buckles, laces, or zippers of any kind. You just slip your foot into them, and they do have this nice little loop on the back for that purpose, plus these elasticated or elasticized sides here that really make it easy to get the boot on and off. They also have a chunky sole, so they're kind of like a cross between a true Chelsea boot and a combat boot, in my opinion. So if you like a combat boot, but for whatever reason you really can't do them, maybe you have back issues and you really can't bend over and do all the laces and everything, I would recommend these as an option. They do come in a couple different colors, but this was my favorite color because I just love the beautiful light sandy color. I think it goes really great with a lot of the newer light wash jeans. And if this is a color that sort of scares you, I would say go for it anyway because it's such a pretty color. The suede is really nice. They are quite comfortable, and you can clean the suede, and I'm going to show you how in just a minute. But the first time I wore them, actually I wore them with some straight leg distressed jeans, and I really like the look. I feel like the straighter leg, which is a little bit wider of course than your skinny leg jeans, and this kind of boot just really worked well together. I thought they looked really young and really trendy, and I just felt really cool in them. I really did like them. So these are a boot that I would absolutely wear with some of these more high-waisted, wider leg jeans that they are showing this season. Now again, if you are concerned about the suede, now I wore these for the first time. I actually went grocery shopping in them, and I must have been careless because when I came home, I looked down and there was this huge black mark, probably from the wheel of the grocery cart. It just was right across the toe of the boot, and I was kind of upset because, to be honest with you, you don't want to ruin your boots the first time you wear them. Now I did protect them with Colonel Carbon Pro, which I always do, and that is another thing that I will absolutely link down below because it is one of my very favorite products. So I sprayed them all over with that to protect them from the elements, from water, from snow, things like that. But it didn't protect them from scuffs from the wheel of a grocery cart. So I went and bought this right here, which is a suede and nubuck brush kit from Walmart, and it was like magic. So I can definitely recommend this. In fact, I don't think I would actually buy the boots without having something to clean them with because, again, they are quite lightweight. So this kit comes with these two pieces here. There is this brush, which is, it's not bristles, it's sort of like a rubbery surface, and I'll try to hold that up so you can see what it looks like. So this is kind of like a rubber, and then this feels very much like an eraser. It even bends like an eraser. You have the gray side and you also have the white side. Presumably the only difference is that if you're going to do darker colors, you might want to use the gray, and if you're going to do lighter colors, you might want to use the white. But all you really need to do is take this little eraser guy and rub it across the top of the scuff. So again, there was a very distinct black mark from the wheel of the grocery cart, and I just went ahead and kind of erased it with this eraser, and then I rubbed it out with the brush, and I'm telling you, they look as good as new. So between the Colonel Carbon Pro and this really cool little suede cleaner set, I feel like I'm definitely good to go when it comes to keeping these really cute boots clean. Okay, next up I have a couple fashion items. So I have been loving these mom jeans. I know I had a little bit of a hard time getting used to them, but now that I have embraced them, I'm really enjoying them. So I have two pairs to show you. The first pair is a pair from Rewash, I believe they are. I've shown them in a previous video, which I will link here below, about how to style mom jeans. And they are very much a distressed pair of jeans. I'm actually wearing them right now. I probably shouldn't have done that, but let me stand up and show you my knees, because you can see they have all this distressing on them, but they are straight leg jeans and they're really very, very comfortable. I like the fact that they have a cuff. I like the fact that they're a little bit looser, and I like the light wash on them, so I feel like they go really good with these combat style Chelsea boots and also combat boots. So I can recommend these. And then there's another pair that I picked up. These are from Abercrombie, and so as I mentioned, I was influenced by other YouTubers, and Chase Amy was the one who recommended these. They are from Abercrombie. They are a curvy fit jean, which means that if you are someone like me who is a little bit heavier in the bottom, you definitely do want to check these out. And they are a very light wash, they are a straight leg, they are a high waist, and they have just a tiny bit of distressing on them. There's a little bit on the back pocket, and there's a little bit on the front right here, but overall they're not full of holes, and for me that's a great idea for the winter time. I don't mind wearing any sort of distressed jeans in the fall because it's not that cold, but once we get into winter around here in northeastern Pennsylvania, it can be very, very cold indeed, and I really don't want holes in my jeans. So I thought that those would be perfect for the colder months, but it turns out I love them anyway. I don't believe they have too much stretch in them. There's very small amount of stretch compared to what you might be used to. For example, your skinny jeans really do have a lot of stretch in them, but these are not that kind of jean. And one of the other details that I love about it is this cute little patch back here. So those of you who are my age will remember that Lee Riders and Levi's wore the kind of jeans that we usually wore, and they would have a big leather patch, and a lot of people would take the patch off. Sometimes they would wear off, like it would crack or something, and then you would have this area here that had not faded, whereas the rest of the jeans had faded. So I thought that was kind of a cute little nostalgic detail for the jeans. But I do love these jeans, and I think that they are the perfect jeans for this upcoming season. Yes, we are still loving our skinny jeans. However, I did want to try and embrace some of the more relaxed fit with the wider leg, and I am finding that those were the perfect solution for a wider leg jean. And finally, I have a couple tops to show you today. I'm going to start with this sweater here. This was also something that I saw Chase Amy buy, and as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. I thought it was the most beautiful sweater. It is cashmere. I adore cashmere. I love wearing it because it doesn't overheat you. It keeps you warm, but it also keeps you comfortable. And I never feel like I'm kind of suffocating in it. It's not itchy, and it's just a beautiful soft fabric. But I did love the print on this one. So it is a gray and white sort of a stylized animal print, for lack of a better word. Obviously, it's not a natural looking print. I have a hard time with a lot of animal prints. I only have a couple items in my entire wardrobe that are an animal print. I have some mules, which I love. I have a pair of heels, and I think I have a blouse too. But I do try to keep it to a minimum. I'm very particular about the kind of animal print that I pick because I don't want it to be overpowering or too loud. But this one, just for some reason, really spoke to me. I thought it was such a pretty pattern, and the gray is beautiful. It's almost like a bluey gray. It's one of my very favorite colors. I love gray, and it's a very simple sweater. It just has a really nice crew neck, and it has a banded bottom, easy to tuck in if you want to do a half tuck, but a really pretty sweater. You can wear this to work with dress pants, under a blazer if it's a cool day. You can also wear it with jeans. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, and it's just a really simple, easy sweater to wear, and I just love the print on it, so I thought it was something I would definitely pick up. I kind of stalked it on the website for a while, and I ended up waiting until I got it on sale, so I was pretty excited about that, but I will try and link it below if it is still available. All right, next up I have a sweater set, and for those of you who are my age, you probably know that we have been doing all kinds of versions of sweater sets probably for the last 20 or 30 years and beyond. So way back in the O's and the teens, sweater sets were very popular. They were the shorter cardigan. Usually they had a button and a little shell underneath, and you would wear them with the pencil skirt and you were set to go. Then they started to change a little bit, so the cardigans were no longer matched up with the tank or the top underneath. Instead, the cardigans got a little longer, they got a little looser, then they lost their buttons and they were just flowy. And now it seems that we are back to these cardigan sets, and I for one am really happy to see them because I have always been a lover of cardigan sets. And I got a catalog in the mail from a company called Venus, and I've gotten them before, and I just kind of glanced through them and tossed them aside. I have to be honest, most of the stuff in there is not necessarily to my taste. However, I was captured by a picture on the cover of the catalog because I thought it was a really pretty top. So I started leafing through this catalog and I spotted this sweater set and I thought, oh my gosh, I love this. It is the color, of course. I can't help it. I absolutely love, love, love this color purple. So it's sort of a light lilac or a lavender color. I'm not even sure what you would call this, but it is a two-piece set. So the inner piece, the first layering piece, is just this little cami right here. It has your little straps, and it has this beautiful little cable design on the front, and it is a little bit shorter, so that was one thing that really struck me. While it is on the order of a crop top, it is not a full out crop top, and that's perfect for me. I like the idea of the shorter top, but at my age I have decided I am no longer going to be wearing crop tops, and the world is probably going to thank me for that because really nobody wants to see my 50-plus-year-old stomach. But anyway, I decided that I was going to check this out, and I purchased it and it came very quickly. And it is so soft and so cute, guys. I have to say that I was really, really pleasantly surprised with the qualities of the item. So it is an acrylic, but it is so, so soft that it's very drapey. Doesn't have any buttons, so it just flows open. And again, the little cami underneath is the same length as the cardigan. Normally I would wear an extra small, but I went up a size on this one, just thinking that I really did not want a crop top. I wanted to make sure that the top was long enough so that it would come to the waistline. So all of these new high-waisted jeans are perfect for this because you can tuck the top in without any sort of extra bulk, or if you don't like the tucked look, you can absolutely wear it out. But it's such a beautiful little set, and I was just so happy to see these cardigan sets back in style again. I had so many years ago, and of course they wore out and faded and got a little bit out of style, but now that they're back again. Oh, another thing, it has this really nice banded bottom on it. The cabling extends to the sleeves and to the front, and then to the front of the cami as well. So really a beautifully made item, so soft, and I really, really am a big fan of this. I really do like this little set, so do check that one out. I will link that one below. And my last item is from White House Black Market, which is one of my very favorite stores, and it is this spectacularly beautiful black lace blouse. Oh, how I love this thing. It is gorgeous. As soon as I saw it on the website, I knew I had to go. I literally got in my car and went and drove and tried it on. Wasn't quite sure about the size, but I knew I wanted to have it. And I just love the lace detail on here. So it is a very beautifully made, very stretchy fabric. So very comfortable. There's nothing that picks or pulls. The lace is nice and soft, but it does have these peekaboos here, so there's a little bit of a sheerness on the shoulder, and then there's a little bit of sheerness in the bodice, but you don't even have to wear a cami underneath this one because everything else is covered. So the lace extends down to the blouse itself. The buttons are black. It has a little bit of a funnel neckline too, and oh, it's just gorgeous. I love this top. Beautiful. It is a little bit of a splurge, maybe a little bit pricier than some other blouses you might be interested in, but for my money I thought it was well worth it because I could just picture me wearing this everywhere, and I think it's the perfect top for the holidays as well. Usually I do Christmas dinner, but I can imagine that this would be a very comfortable, practical thing to wear as I'm cooking Christmas dinner, and it just looks so beautiful. So I am a real big fan of all this gorgeous piecework with the lace, and again, the lace is stretchy and it has this beautiful netting on it. Absolutely lovely, lovely piece. And I can definitely recommend this one. I can wear this one up elevated sort of with some beautiful dress pants. Now, I was talking to the people at White House Black Market and they said they always do a red pant for the holiday, so I am going to be on the lookout for that because I think that would be the perfect combination of the black blouse with a red pant and a beautiful black shoe, perhaps a mule from Manolo Blahnik. We'll see. But in addition to wearing it very fancy and formal, you can certainly dress this down with some jeans. I've put it on with just a simple pair of jeans and a pair of heels, and I think it looks equally beautiful that way too. So I'm really excited about this thing, and I can't wait to wear it. I might even wear it tomorrow. That's how I am. When I get something new, I want to wear it immediately. But those are my favorite items for the month of October. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.